Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? I am Arshad Shahzad, SS English, and you are watching my YouTube channel, English with Arshad. Dear students, today we are going to start a new topic, which is Gulliver's Travel. And this novel has been written by Jonathan Swift. In this novel, we shall discuss four journeys of Gulliver's Travels. First journey, second journey, third journey, and fourth journey. But before starting, first of all, look at this picture. Gulliver's travel to Lilliput. Here is the picture of Gulliver's, and it was also known as a lambu. Gulliver's travel to Lilliput is the first journey which he made, and he was captured by the people of Lilliput, whose size was less than 6 inches. It means they were so small. In the given picture, you can see that the tiny people, so many tiny or small people are tying Gullivers. And here Gulliver is arrested by these tiny creatures, and he is forced to carry their food. So let's start a proper summary of Gulliver's travel. So all of you are advised to be attentive and listen to me carefully. Gulliver's Travels original title travels into several remote nations of the world, four-part satirical work by Anglo-Irish author Jonathan Swift, published the anonymously in 1726, as travels into several remote nations of the world, a keystone of English literature. It was one of the books that gave birth to the novel form. In other words, you can say that Gulliver's first journey was made in 1726, and that book, that journey, or that novel is the first novel which was written properly at the travels or journeys. As you have studied, it was one of the books that gave birth to the novel form. Though it did not yet have the rules of the genre as an organizing tool. A, a parody of them, popular travel narrative, Gulliver's Travels combines adventure with savage satire, mocking English customs and the politics of the day. Dear students, this is a brief introduction of the book of Gulliver's Travels, which was written by Jonathan Swift. Summary of Gulliver's Travels. Here is given a proper summary of Gulliver's Travels. Summary of Gulliver's Travel. This book is written in the first person from the point of view of Lemuel Gulliver. First person, dear students, I and we. I is first person, but it is singular, and we is also first person, but plural. This book is written in the first person from the point of view of Lemuel Gulliver. It means Lemuel Gulliver has written this novel and he narrates it in first person as I, who was a surgeon and sea captain who visits remote regions of the world, and it describes four adventures. He was Gulliver, Lever Gulliver, Lemmer Gulliver, a surgeon. He was a surgeon by profession, and he was also a sea captain who visited remote regions, many places of the world, and it describes four adventures. In this book, in this novel, he describes four journeys, four travels which were made by him. And in the first one, Gulliver is the only survivor of a shipwreck and he swims to Lilliput. Actually, in the detail of your novel Gulliver's Travel in the textbook, you will study about the first journey of Gulliver's Travel, in which he was traveling by a ship and there was a heavy storm all of a sudden in the sea where their ship was stuck to a big stone or big wreck, and it was wrecked due to the heavy storm. So, in the first one, Gulliver is the only survivor. All of his crew members were died at the spot. His ship was wrecked, damaged completely, and Gulliver had to swim many miles to save his life. After wrecking the ship, he he swims to Lilliput, where he is tied up by people who are less than 6 inches, or you can say 15 cm tall, and 15 centimeter. The picture which you have a few minutes a few minutes ago, you have looked at the picture of Lilliput of Gulliver's Travel. That picture is here. Here is in Lilliput, where he is tied up by people who are less than 6 inches or 15 centimeter tall. He is then taken to the capital city and eventually released. At last, he was released. Small size mirrors their small mindedness. The people of Lilliput were very small. There were small size mirrors, their small mindedness. It means that they had small thinking. They indulged in petty debates. They were indulged in absorbed or idle debates. There was no any purpose of their debates. Political affiliations, they were indulged in politics. For example, they are divided between men who wear high heeled shoes. It is the symbolic of the English Tories, and those who wear low ones, repressing the English Whigs. And court positions are filled by those who are best are at dancing. Gulliver is asked to help defend Lilliput against the empire of Blasco, with which Lilliput is at war over which end of an egg should be broken. This began a matter of religious. Gulliver captures Blasco's naval fleet, this preventing an invasion, but declines to assist the Emperor of Lilliput in conquering Blackstone. Later, Gulliver extinguishes a fire in the royal palace by urinating on it. Eventually, he falls out of favor and is sentenced to be blinded and starved. He flees to Blepso, where he finds a normal sized boat and is thus able to return to English. So, dear students, we have learned in this video first one, the introduction of the novel Gulliver's Travel about the author Jonathan Swift and Gulliver's first journey, Lilliput, and how did he return to England. That was a brief introduction or the brief summary of journey number one made by Gulliver's. Thank you. To watch more informative videos, keep watching my YouTube channel English with Arshad. Allah Hafiz.